What's up, YouTube? I am back with a quick how-to guide on how to change them tires. Kind of rhyme. What you think? Anyways, you remember when I told y'all on my first video about them baby daddies, them boyfriends that don't know how to change them tires? Yeah, I'm here to tell you how to change them. So, let's get right to it. Here are a couple tools that you will need when changing the tire. All right here, this is an optional tool. It's called a breaker bar. Right here, with your lug. This is called a four-way lug. This is called a jack. This is called a jack. Now, normally, they have these jacks right here in the cars. This is something that you buy afterwards, like, you know, hey, I don't feel like messing around with this. This is a pain to have. This one, it's a pain. This little turn knob, it can get on your nerves. But I'll show you how to use it. This right here, mandatory option. Yeah, you heard what I said, mandatory option. So you're on the side of the road, but you don't have it. All I can say is just be careful. But it's good to always have one of those, just in case one of these jacks or something fail and the car come down. This is what prevented from falling down. Yes, this. That right there. It holds up to 2 tons. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind when jacking up the car, most wheels turn when you take it up in the air. So what you want to do before taking it or jacking the car up is you want to break loose the bolts. Breaking loose the bolts, lefty loosey, righty tighty. So we going to the left. And like I said, this bar gives you more leverage. You're not taking them all the way off, you're just breaking them. After breaking loose the bolts, you're gonna come on over here and you're gonna get the jack. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to use the four-way lug wrench as well. Since I showed you, I used the breaker bar to break the lugs off. We're gonna use the four-way lug. Now, the benefit of using the four-way lug, you can just have it straight out and just turn it. So simple.
Yeah, I'm recording with one hand, so bear with me.
Now, when you take the tire off, you can have extra security. If you do not have a lug, or if you do not have a jack stand, what you can do is you can take this tire right here, lay it on his back so you don't scratch the rim. Scratch. Slide it on. Now, you basically have a jack stand. Can't talk. And now, that's it. Now all you need to do is put the tire back on. All right. Now it's time to put the tire back on. Some people say that this is the hardest part, but you just gotta look at the pattern, pick it up, put it on there, and slide it on. But first you wanna hand screw these on here, because you don't want to cross thread them. Cross threading, just think about that being bad.
It's real bad, because the next time you take these off, you don't mess up the thread down your studs, and then you ain't gonna be able to put it back on.
Then, when we start to tighten them up, we're gonna tighten them up in a cross pattern. So you're gonna tighten up one right here, you're gonna come down, you're gonna skip this one, you're gonna tighten this one up, and you're gonna come back over there, skip it. It's all going in a cross. All right. So then we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna let down the car. If you have any jack stands or anything under the car, make sure it's all clear before letting down the car. All right, when you get it down on the ground, you want to use this to make sure you got it tight. But that's before letting the car all the way down. You want to put it on there where the wheel is not enough to turn, and then you want to make sure they're all tight. AKA torquing the lugs. And then you let down the car all the way. All right, something important to know when jacking the car up. You have to make sure that you are on the frame of the car, somewhat part of the frame. And I'll show you that right now. Okay. Under here, you see that? It's on the frame of the car. That leads all the way to the back of the car. That is the frame. So after jacking up the car, we want to use this. We want to use this guy for security. Okay, so now we back under here. We back under here, and we looking for some more of the frame. Yeah, once we find the frame, we set it under there and make the proper adjustments. That is your jack stand. All right, now for this little gadget thingamajigger, I hate using these, but this is how much this is paying. You have to line this really on the frame of the car. The frame, make sure it sit down right there. And then you gotta crank this. Crank it. Yes, you see? It's a pain. So I would invest in something smaller. They do have these smaller, but I would invest in something else. not this that comes with the car. So it goes up. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. You get the gist. It goes all the way up to the frame and jack the car up. But we're not using this.